First at 5 o'clock, newly released recordings of Larry Nassar's co-workers at MSU. They show the lengths his colleagues went to defend him even after he was fired by the university. Last month, we learned 7 of Nassar's co-workers are being reviewed by Department of Licensing and Regulatory Affairs.
Now we're hearing what some of them told investigators in 2016. 24-hour News 8's Lindsay McComal has spent hours listening to the recordings. She's in studio right now with what they reveal. Lindsay?
Well, Sue and Leon, their accounts of Nassar have not aged well the last 2 years, to say the least. And these recordings don't actually show faces, but the files were labeled with each person's name. And one of them is Jeffrey Covan. He's the MSU doctor Amanda Thomas show went to back in 2014 to report being assaulted by Nassar. He spent most of his time with investigators justifying Nassar's actions.
Nobody defends the person that's being accused because he's obviously guilty till proven innocent.
That's the voice of Dr. Jeffrey Covan talking to investigators shortly after MSU fired Larry Nassar.
When the university decided to terminate him, we were livid about it, livid. Because we hadn't been communicated with it at all, and you just fired our partner. Right. And we hadn't been dismissed. You didn't even talk to us about it.
Leadership may not have given the sports medicine clinic any warning, but Covan did know that Nassar was investigated before, 2 years prior, when Amanda Thomas show asked to speak with him.
After finally finding the courage to make the call, I contacted a doctor I knew worked with Larry Nassar and told him my story. It was uncomfortable and embarrassing, and I felt like throwing up the entire time, but I did it, and I hoped the worst was over with. Dr. Covan thanked me for coming forward and told me we would be in touch soon.
Covan took the proper steps to make sure there was an investigation, though it resulted in allowing Nassar to go back to work under new protocols. Changes his co-workers were never told about.
I learned about that in this last 2 weeks. I did not know that prior to that.
The interview lasted more than half an hour. Most of that time, Covan spent defending his former colleague and complaining about what could happen because of his firing.
And now what we're really saying is that whenever you touch a patient, you better have somebody in the room because you're liable. There's a chance you could be called out on it. So I say that forget about manipulation. If you're going to touch a patient, we're crossing that line because that's where we're at. This is too good of a person with the right intentions to end up in prison. That's what I worry about.
Now, of course, we know that Nassar will spend the rest of his life in prison. And after those statements first surfaced, Covan said that he no longer stands by them or supports Nassar. He does still work for MSU. I did have a brief exchange with him over email today, and he maintains that he is not on Nassar's side, but he would not have any additional comments.